Well, all 10 liveries are here for the 2024 Formula 1 season, and we are going to put them in a tier list from worst to best, and we're going to do this in the official order of release, starting with the Haas. Well, I think the Haas has improved from last year with the new black nose. I think that does improve the livery because last year I think it looked a bit mixed with the white nose from the 2022 Formula 1 season, and then of course introducing the black carbon fibre due to the weight saving era we're now in. But this car, by having a black nose, I think it looks more rounded and more as one livery. I do also really like the red of the MoneyGram sponsorship. I think that does make the white and the black stand out more. The red as a highlight colour definitely works for me. That is why I'm going to put this livery in decent. I do kind of have my reservations about that black carbon fibre, but overall I think this is a decent livery. That's why it's going in decent. In contrast to that, I think the Williams has taken a step back from last year with the new darker blue colour scheme. I think this will make it harder to spot on track, especially in the TV perspective. However, they have kept that Duracell battery sponsorship. Very clever way on doing it over the airbox. It definitely works for me. It looks good. That is definitely a saving grace for this car. I do like how Williams are keeping it consistent over the last 3 seasons now, with more or less the same livery, just changing it up each season. Before that, it was basically a new livery each season. This works for me. It's not my favourite, but it is definitely decent. I think I might still prefer the Haas though. When I saw that they had changed their Instagram colour scheme to green and black, I was so hopeful their livery would follow suit, and it has, and I think this is one hell of a livery with that bright green and that black colour scheme. Yes, the black carbon fibre weight saving, it's there. I think that is a bit of a letdown, but it has that bright green. It's kind of new, relatively new for the grid. Yes, we do have a green Aston Martin, but this is a bright green, in-your-face green. It will stand out on the TV, and I really like this livery. Not sure about the zigzag on the engine cover and side pod though. I think that is a bit of a weird pattern. They could have made it more aerodynamic and streamlined. But overall, I can't complain much. It is a lovely livery, but not near perfect. Well, what a letdown this next livery is. The Alpine could be so good with that bright blue and bright pink colour scheme. Nowadays, it is just awful with the new livery. I think the introduction of no colour practically is a bad move. Having basically all carbon fibre with a few pink and blue stripes just makes the car look dull, boring, and quite frankly, I am so disappointed in Alpine. They have a good colour scheme. It was good in 2021, it was good in 2022, it was good in 2023, and now it is a letdown. They basically have taken the bare minimum approach with having the bare minimum amount of colour by having more carbon fibre weight saving. I think the FIA need to have regulations on this and basically say to the teams, no, you need colour because it looks better. So for that reason, it's going in nah. One of my favourite liveries of Formula 1 has been that Toro Rosso from 2017 to 2019. The bright blue metallic with the bright silver metallic just looks so good, and it is kind of back. It looks so good, this new RB, Visa Cash App, whatever you're calling it, Racing Bulls, Toro Rosso, RB, but it is back, the Toro Rosso livery. It looks good now. However, I think we've taken a step back. I think the white over the nose particular is a disappointing addition. I think it makes the car look messy. Yes, I think Hugo probably want their red logo to be on a white background, but they could have done it in a different way. That doesn't ruin the car. Having a massive white stripe over the nose and between the side pod and the engine cover just makes the car look messy, and I really do not like this. For that reason, it's not as good as the Sauber car, but it is a lovely livery nonetheless, because Toro Rosso are basically back. Well, this is definitely an improvement. The Aston Martin has improved. I love the Aston Martin colour scheme with the bright green metallic as well as the bright lime green. It definitely works. Yes, in 2021 they had pink instead of lime green, but when they switched to lime green, it improved it tenfold, and this is definitely an improvement. I love the addition of the lime green stripe along the fin above the engine cover. It makes it look 10 times better in my opinion. Makes the whole car look as complete as it could be. Of course there is carbon fibre visible. I think they've done it way better than Alpine and some other teams. I do like how they've incorporated it. It's not glaringly obvious, and they've kept their livery. The lime green addition on that fin above the engine cover makes the car look good. It kind of rounds it all off. It is a near perfect car. The only thing I would change is just get rid of the carbon fibre. Have it mostly green metallic with a few more lime green stripes on the rear wing and front wing, and it would be perfect. It's going in perfect for that reason. Now, I am mixed on the Ferrari. I really like how they've retained most of the red. The carbon fibre is left to a minimum, but the white and yellow stripes I'm just not sure on. I don't like how they run over the nose. I think it definitely looks better on the side pods, but that stripe over the nose just is questionable to me. I'm not sure it works for me. I think it's definitely been better in 2022 and 2023. I think this is a bit of a downgrade. For that reason, it is a lovely car still, so don't get me wrong, but I think those white and yellow stripes just do not work for me. It's still a lovely car though. It's going at the bottom end of the lovely category. Well, it is time for the Mercedes, and the silver is sort of back. I think this car is peculiar to me. How they've integrated the silver, I'm not sure it quite is doing it for me. The silver nose looks good, especially from the forward angle, but then you go to the side and you can't really see the silver, and it just kind of looks like the same as last year. The Petronas stripe, the turquoise stripe, has changed, and that doesn't bother me. I think it does look good. It does look decent, but it's just the silver. I think they're trying to bring back the silver, but also have carbon fibre to save weight, and it's just not doing it for me. I think it is a decent car though. I think there are a few improvements I'll do. Make the main body silver, have the halo, the wings, the wing mirrors, just have them all carbon fibre, main body silver, and I think that would be much better. It is decent, and I really like that front angle, and I think the turquoise Petronas colour and the Ineos red do work well. It's going top of decent for me. Chuck everything I've said about carbon fibre out the window, because I think it actually works on the McLaren. Back in 2017, when they reintroduced the papaya, they had black and orange with a little bit of a white stripe as well. But this returns to that. I really like the 2017 livery. I like the black and orange. I think it works well together. They've dropped the blue, which I did quite like, but I think this livery looks really good. The black and orange, the bright papaya orange. They have not sacrificed the nose. It looks good when it's coming at you on the TV screen. I love the black and orange. I think those two colours work well, just like the black and green of the Sauber livery. It works as good as that, if not better for me. This livery is near perfect. It is going behind the Aston Martin, because I do think the Aston Martin still looks better. Has the Red Bull really changed from last year? Yes, the aerodynamics have changed, but we're not judging the actual car look, we're judging the livery, and the livery is the exact same, and it's getting boring now. It's really getting boring for me. Red Bull, they have this look, but they could change it up a little bit, like they had purple on the side pod for Infinity. It just, please, Red Bull, change it up once in a while. They're testing liveries like the red and the black camo sort of thing, and then they did the blue and the white and the black camo. They look good. You could maybe do that. Just change it up. It's getting boring. You've got the exact same livery. It is meh for me. It's really bog standard meh. So according to my tier list, at the very top we have the best livery on the 2024 grid, the Aston Martin, followed by the McLaren, then the Sauber, then the RB, then the Ferrari, then the Mercedes, then the Haas, then the Williams, then the Red Bull, and then the Alpine. And I think that is kind of appropriate. I think I'm pleased with that tier list. But let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Let me know what you think is your favourite livery and what you think is your worst. And I'll see that, and I'll probably reply, and we can have a bit of a conversation. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!